Well, welcome, travelers.
It's good to be here.
Let us out of here immediately.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that because I'm not going to.
You don't know the power that you have messed with. This will be your final undoing. That's not it.
75.
I'm sorry.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah, we're gonna go right down the middle.
Well, now you've gone too far.
Someone has to die. Someone has to die.
You really don't know when to quit, do you?
And
You're going to attempt to talk to Zombie.
Yeah,
This is your action. This is what you want to do.
yeah. I immediately regret that move.
Dang it, King! Stop trying to reason with zombies and let's kill some.
What number is it?
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
because that hits.
Oh, yeah!
What do you hit for?
6 damage.
The zombie. How do you want to do it?
Wyatt takes his sword, slashes the zombie in the last few remaining strands that he has, keeping his body completely intact, does a clean cut through, and watches as his torso slides off onto the floor.
Nice.
Brutal.
You have
Love it.
annihilated Zombie A. Goodbye, Zombie A. Unknown person.
So long, sucker.
So long.
It's yippee-ki-yay.
Next,
Yippee-ki-yay.
next Alder. Alder, who has no interest whatsoever at coming down from his plinth, takes another shot from his heavy crossbow at Wyatt, who has just cleaned up a zombie and seems to be the greatest threat at this point. And he got a natural 1. So,
Oh, let's go.
Please
So-
let that sucker break.
so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna see. That's the wrong dice. So he's gonna take a shot at you, Wyatt, and it flies right off towards you, but the mat that repels off the shield and hits Travis in the side, in the kidney. It does 7 damage to
That's what you get, Travis.
to Travis.
We tried to talk to you, bro.
We tried to help. Make us better food next time, bro.
And it just absolutely, it must have broken some ribs because he's having a hard time holding himself up now. So, did some sizable damage.
Would have
And
loved
Alder,
it. That had
you can
ricocheted
hear
the other
Alder.
Side. You know, why couldn't you have directed that towards one of my homies over here?
Alder, you can hear Alder up there cursing because he's like, dang it, this wasn't supposed to happen. Zombie B is dead, but Zombie D is up. Where is Zombie? Oh, Zombie D is the newest one, right? Zombie D is going to take another hack at Robbie and hope to hit. It is a 6 plus 2, 8. Is
Nope.
8 hits. You're
That's not.
fine. That is his turn.
Just bounces off my shield.
Bounces
Faith.
off. And now it's King Juggernaut's turn. Up.
All right, so Travis is already hurt, and I'm like, you know what? I just want to put this dude out of his misery. And so we are going to just
You're going to kill Travis?
swing the great axe at him again.
Goodbye, Travis.
All right,
So-
roll to hit.
Let's do this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 18 plus 6.
Nice. That
was
definitely
a
hits since his armor
24.
class is 8.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
you hit. What damage? What damage
Roll
do you
for
do?
damage.
There we go.
Roll for damage.
One time. Oh, yeah. That is a 10 plus 4, which is 14.
You.
And I also am on a rage, so I believe it adds 2
Yeah.
on a
Yep,
strength
Plus 2
weapon.
It does add
damage,
2.
to all attacks.
Oh my gosh. So you obliterate Travis. How's that look?
Yeah, so last time we went right down the middle. This time we're going to go in half. So it is a swooping motion like this. And
Yeah,
we
Travis
just
just flops over.
topples over.
Wyatt just feels like the breeze of the axe just going like head level next to him. It just like cleans this.
Yeah, and a nice, perfect line of sprayed
Yeah.
blood, just
Jeez.
splatters you.
Thank you, King!
I,
This is how you supposed to play!
It's great.
we out here.
Yeah. All right. So we get to the top of the round, and once again, frustratingly, Alder raises his hand, and let's see, another skeleton gets up, bones clatter right next to him, and he is ready to
This
go.
guy's gone.
How many skeletons are there?
It sounds like there's a lot of bodies in this room. I think
And you can just hear Alder like laughing, like, you can't win. There's too many. And so, as he says that, Skeleton A, who's just been chilling over here by the pool, takes another shot at King because he doesn't know any different.
Great.
And yeah, he gets a crit. He got a 20. So
I thought you said a crit. I was like, oh man.
Oh. No, you accidentally changed your destiny because I heard crits and it landed on a 20.
You'll notice I'm
So
wearing blue today.
luckily that was a 1. He rolls for damage, so that's +2. So he ends up doing 6 damage. And because we decided that a crit gets past his magical shield, just a little flavor for the world, you will get hit by 6 damage, but you half that. That's piercing damage because you're in rage. So you should take 3.
3 damage.
Are you alive?
Oh yeah. I'm at 7.
Sweet.
So we're barely breathing, but
All right, and that brings us up to Robbie.
If anybody wants to come help me with some zombies, that would be much appreciated because Wabi has had it. Wabi has had it with this situation. Again, Wabi conjures this glowing sacred radiant flame in his hands and shoves it in this zombie's face. Yet again.
And it has a -2 to dex, so it should be fine.
Oh, you gotta do your roll now.
Yeah, it should be
it's
fine,
a good thing
right?
I didn't have to roll.
This time he gets a 3. That's a fail.
Praise the freaking Lord. So we are gonna do 1d8 of radiance damage,
All right.
which I believe is
Yeah, this zombie's been untouched so far.
2. 1d8 of damage. So he takes 2 damage of flames to the
Alright.
face.
Yeah, it just kind of burns the side and scalds this person's. It's like it used to be perhaps like a young man in maybe his early 20s. Maybe used to be handsome. Now his flesh is kind of rotting off and it just burns the side of his face, and he goes as you do that, making him he's kind of pissed at you.
I mean, he was pissed at me to begin with. I'm kind of pissed
true.
at him.
That's true. Now he's extra pissed. And then the newest skeleton gets to go, and he's gonna run down 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna take right in front of you. And he's gonna take a slash at you, Wyatt. And I doubt that hits. That is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
No way. You deflect it once again. You have deflected so many shots today. You've only been hit by 1 arrow. Nothing else so far.
Let's go.
You're doing good.
It's important.
No damage whatsoever. And that is his turn. Moving us on to... he did. To Skeleton B. Who is... Not that guy. This guy. He's going to take a whack at Robbie.
Bring it.
He gets a 19 plus 2, so 21 to hit.
Yep.
And he does 3 damage to you with his short sword. Not very strong things, they aren't.
Alright.
3 damage, and then it's Wyatt's turn.
Wyatt is going to disengage from combat and, if possible, sidestep the zombie,
Okay.
making his way towards
Alder.
Alder.
Wow, great. Yeah, disengage means that he doesn't hit. And that's your action, though, right?
Yep,
So you
that
just ran
is-
up to Alder.
As I'm running up to Alder, I am yelling out to King, "Take out Alder! Forget the zombies, let's take out Alder."
All right. So that's your turn?
Yep, and my turn.
Cool. Very good. You don't have any bonus actions or anything like that?
Not that I want to use right now, no.
Great. All right. It is now Alder's turn. He takes one good look at it. He's like, "Oh, you're coming for me." And he drops his heavy crossbow and pulls out a mace that he has up by his side and attempts to give you a whack with his mace. And does a 23 hit
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Dude, you're gonna get friggin' downed right
So
here.
you take 4 damage. 4 bludgeoning damage, and he gets to make a second attack onto you. Does a 17 plus 21 hit.
Yep.
He's gonna do 6 plus 2 damage, so 8 damage.
Yep, that's that. I'm down.
You're down. So as you come running up, confident and ready, because you haven't been hit by anything. Like, one arrow has hit you throughout this whole time. So many attacks have attempted you. You feel like you're like on fire, and you run up there towards Alder, and he pulls out that mace and just whap, whap, you know. And one hits your arm, like on your shield, and you can feel your arm like kind of like maybe like a fracture appear inside on the other side of the shield as the force is so strong, and that's where you take the 2 damage. And then you he hits you again in the shoulder, you fall, and you don't look good. You're unconscious. You guys see this all happening, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, between the 2 zombies right in front of my face.
And as you are falling to the floor, as you're starting to black out, you fall with your face kind of in slow motion as you look towards the door where you'd come in. The great stone door that had appeared explodes, and a beam of white light appears. And I don't have a character for this. Somebody's coming. Let me grab them out of this.
Gandalf.
Out of this box.
Gandalf the White.
Okay, there's nothing that's gonna resemble. I don't have anything that resembles what is actually coming. So you have to use your imagination.
I can't wait.
You're blacking out as a white horse with a horn comes riding through the entrance.
A unicorn.
Yeah.
Yes. Shadowfax.
As right. This is the unicorn, by the way.
Yeah. It's the most beautiful unicorn I've ever seen.
Rams right into this skeleton with its horn straight into the skeleton, and it will 9 to hit. I don't know if that hits. What are these things? Armor 13. So he barely misses this skeleton, but he can make another attack as he rears up and goes to smash it with his hooves. Which we're gonna roll in. Here he goes to smash it with the hooves, and oh yeah, that definitely hits. It does 2d6. 6 plus, that's 10 bludgeoning damage. And this skeleton absolutely explodes throughout the cavern, just shatters, and you guys have no idea what's going on. But you hear a voice in your head, it just pushes itself into your consciousness and says, "We must go! Hurry! Run to me!" All right.
It's gonna be tough for you to do that.
Somebody, and so you realize that if you want Wyatt to come with you, somebody's gonna have to get him. All right, and so the unicorn, that's its turn. And Zombie D. Zombie D, who's right here, is gonna take a whack at Wyatt. He does not care about the unicorn. His whole life is smacking Wyatt. That's his whole life. And that is a 16 plus 2. Does that hit? 18?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
18. And he does 7 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And then it's King's turn. King's turn. You just watch a unicorn burst by you, rocks everywhere flying, and destroys a skeleton, just obliterates it into dust. What are you doing?
I am intrigued with animals because I like animals. And even though we haven't had the best success with horses,
He just spoke. You could assume he just spoke to you in your head already.
You hear me shout at you, get Wyatt.
yeah.
Go get Wyatt!
So I want to use some spells,
To say, King, don't screw me here.
and I would like to communicate
He's already spoke to your head, so you could talk without any spells.
even better. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to use my animal friendship, but I would like to have him give me a ride over to Alder so that I could attack him.
So you're gonna talk to the unicorn. He just spoke to you. You heard him say, "Everybody, get to me! We gotta get out of here."
I'll speak to him in horse.
So you're using speak with animals.
That was actually unicorn.
So you're using a
that
spell
was
speak with
Yeah,
animals.
that was unicorn.
It's a very intricate dialect.
Can you translate for us?
Yeah, that means, hey,
You didn't understand that?
No.
Perfect.
that was saying, let's do this. Let's attack this guy. Alder's got to go. I've told him once already, mess with the best, die like the rest, and we want to help save our friend Wyatt. So we would like to bum rush Alder together.
And you hear in your head, "What are you doing? Get on my back, whatever." And he will allow you. He is a large being, so he can hold you.
It's because of the unicorn.
But his movement has already been used up for his turn, so you're just going to sit there for now.
All right.
All right.
I guess so.
All right. That brings us up to the top to the untouched skeleton in the corner. Skeleton A. He sees a new target finally arise that's bigger than... Hey, you're on top of...
The unicorn. Obviously.
Obviously. Yeah, you're on top of it. There's no way you're going to get that happen. And he takes a shot at you again because he has had so much luck with shooting you. And that's a natural 1. So that
Beautiful.
the skeleton has been untouched, but very useful. Unuseful. No, he hit you twice. Never mind. He's great. Thanks for putting him up there. Yeah, natural 1. Again, it's going... He takes a shot at you. There's a little bit of a magnetic pull, even though it's a little bit out of range, towards Wyatt's shield, and it just kind of veers off and hits the wall of the cavern, doing no damage whatsoever. And now it's Robbie's turn.
Robbie sprints towards this horse and climbs on.
Let's go.
Or this unicorn.
Do you ask in any way, or you just jump?
No, I'm desperate. I got 1 health point. We are on life's...
Are you going to disengage
Death's
then
door.
as your action?
Yeah, we'll disengage.
Okay.
And
Otherwise, you're going to get whacked.
yeah, we're
Alright.
disengaging and...
You're
jump
also
out.
on this large celestial unicorn.
Yep.
And you can hear in your head, like, "Fine, get on me too. I don't care." And all right, and that's your turn. Skeleton C. They all have brilliant names. Who's on the back of the corner? We'll also take a shot at King and I guess King. And that's a 13 to hit. Does that hit?
And that's going off my armor class?
Yeah.
Which is 17.
No.
No, it should be 15 because you took off the shield.
I just put it on my back and I take it all off.
No, that does not. That does not count.
He turns his back towards.
All right, either way, it doesn't hit.
Okay, it doesn't hit. Cool. That's that skeleton's turn done. And then this skeleton is up, and he's going to run after you and take a swipe at the nearest thing he can, which is the unicorn. Because you guys have made it on top. Actually, before... Can you make a dexterity... Both of you make dexterity saving throws. To see if you... Actually, acrobatics. Let's do acrobatics.
Yes, that's what I want.
Let's see if you actually make it on top, because this is a large jump.
That's actually not what I want, but...
It's a 9 for me.
And a 4 for me.
Okay. We're going to say that you both really struggle. You're not quite on at this point.
Okay.
All right. But the skeleton's still going to take a hack at the unicorn. And 16. It does hit, so he's going to do damage. 4 damage to the unicorn, which he just slices the side, the haunch, the right back leg of the unicorn. It doesn't go very deep, doesn't even look like it can, and does a little damage to the unicorn. All right. And now it is Wyatt's turn to do a saving throw. Or not a saving throw, a death save. So you roll a d20.
Let's go.
10,
Are you kidding me?
a 7. So you fail to save.
Yep.
Alright, so that's one failure.
1 failure. Don't worry, you have 3 of those. All right.
I should have done.
Yeah, that would have been a success. All right, and then this is when Alder he finally realizes what's happening. There is a glowing unicorn in his cavern, and he's like, "What is going on? You're not supposed to be here. Who are you?" And he picks up his heavy crossbow again and takes a shot at the unicorn in just pure rage. And gets a natural 20.
Prove it.
It's right there. And does 10 damage.
All of a sudden, I think my rolls are going to be 20s from here on out.
You think I'm lying?
No.
And the
45 natural 20s? I'm just gonna.
What are the odds?
So this arrow grazes the unicorn's eye, near its eye, over the top, and kind of gives it like a little bit of blood in its eye, and it just, you can hear it go, and like, that's my best horse sound. And
Wasn't as good as King's, but
and
we
in
keep
total,
working on it.
like, this thing is angry. All right, and now it's the unicorn's turn, and so it's gonna take off without you because you guys are kind of trying to get on its side. We're gonna do that, and I'll say this: you guys have reached it. If you want to try to hold on to it from the side, I'll have you do a strength check to see if you can do it. Otherwise, you can let go.
I want to strength check this bad boy.
Okay,
Why not?
do it.
Boom.
Holy.
A natural 20
Natural 20. Okay.
plus 6, so 26.
Ooh, natural 20. But I got -1 for my modifier.
You actually got an extra 20.
We both.
What?
See? Hey! Hey!
Told you 20.
Let's go.
Dub City.
So you guys
Want to
already.
see my proof? Okay.
I believe you. I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything. Why would I accuse you of anything? Come on. And so you guys already have your hands on it as this unicorn takes off, and you both decide, let's link arms. And so you guys link arms across and make kind of hold each other up as you rocket across the cavern.
It's gonna be a great ride.
And the unicorn with you will leap up, like you guys rolled natural 20, so you're gonna ride the whole time. He's gonna get to the top of the plinth, and he's gonna attempt to hit Alder right in the chest with his
horn.
And
The good news. I mean, give him the good news.
There you go.
this unicorn sucks. It's a 9.
It's the worst unicorn ever.
he
did get us
misses
there.
his charge attack, but that's okay. He can attack again and do it with his hooves this time. And this time it's a 13. Does that hit? That does hit. And so he misses that because he bumps into the altar along his way, getting this gross, grotesque blood all over himself. And then he attempts to hit Alder with his horn, but gets stopped short, reducing it. And then the unicorn raises up with you guys still on its back and smashes its hooves into his chest. And he goes flying backwards and takes 15 damage. And he kind of flies backwards along the plinth down there. And he's kind of knocked prone. And now it is King, your turn.
Woo!
What are you gonna do?
Grab Wyatt.
Yeah, well,
Give Wyatt potion.
I can't really.
You hear in your head the unicorn speak, "Get everybody to me. Everybody has to be touching me."
Okay, so with my athletics and strength, I would like to grab both Wyatt and Robbie.
Why are you grabbing Robbie?
I'm already on the one.
He's already
I'm
on
already on. We're good.
Well, then we're grabbing Wyatt.
Just get Wyatt.
So you're gonna run around
Grab Wyatt.
Wyatt to grab Wyatt.
Yes.
So you're gonna run around. And then what?
We're gonna drag him on the horse. We gotta touch the
Okay,
horse.
make a strength check.
No problem.
Strength King.
You're gonna pick up Wyatt.
6
Don't you get a modifier though?
plus 6, so that's 12.
Yeah, that's plenty. And so you pick up Wyatt, you throw him over your shoulder, and you do what the unicorn says, I'm assuming, right? What do you do?
yeah, we want. How would you not listen to the unicorn? And he's like, touch me. And so like,
All right, that's a life motto of mine.
if you don't listen, if you see a unicorn first of all and you
And
don't
Chris
listen
says,
to it,
touch me.
you don't touch it, it's not good for
Yeah.
you. So
All right. Cool. And now we're up to the top of the round where the lucky skeleton A will take another shot. And you guys are all kind of gathered around the unicorn. I guess like that.
I'm on top of the unicorn.
You are literally on top. Okay, whatever. You're on top of the
No,
unicorn. Whatever. So he's gonna take a shot at you, Robbie, because you're on top of the unicorn. And that's a 19 plus 3. Does that hit?
Hell
That's
yeah.
22. And he's gonna do short bow. He's gonna do 7 damage.
Yep, I'm down.
So an arrow flies off as you guys are all touching the unicorn, and it hits you right in the side, right in the kidney, right? And this skeleton has had his way with you guys all.
Nice. We can work on the word in there.
He's done more damage than anybody else.
Not helping the whole situation. That doesn't make it sound any better.
this is
unicorn.
Had his way with you, did the most damage.
we went from PG-13 to rated R
Yeah,
real quick.
there's gonna that's a listen rating of the show
I'm talking about arrows.
Sorry, kids. The next
Arrows.
5 minutes are gonna be bleeped out for you.
Can you roll a dex save for me with disadvantage because you're dead?
Yeah,
You're
well,
unconscious.
knocked out. What's
But I want you to do dex save.
dex save?
Disadvantage to 2 rolls.
Yeah. 13 is the first one.
Okay.
Get that out of here. And then the second time. 18, so 13.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the unicorn shifts its weight as you start to fall over and is able to keep you to kind of like fall onto it.
Yeah.
Like
I'm still
onto
on.
its back.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
still on.
We're just dying.
Yeah, you're just dying. Skeleton C is going to now turn around and start rushing this way, which it can make, and is going to attempt to hit the unicorn. And it misses. And then, yep, one last zombie. One last zombie comes on up, and he's going to attempt to hit the unicorn as well. And it's a hit.
And it's a critical.
It's not a critical. It's not a critical. It was an 18, so.
We're pretty dang close. Might as well have been critical.
It's a 5 damage to the unicorn as he grazes its flank with its. This is the zombie with its claws, its nails, kind of attempting to gouge it. The unicorn looks fine. And that brings us. Wyatt, you have to make a
I was gonna stabilize you, but no, I cannot do that.
saving throw.
No. Oh yeah.
What's that?
There you go. 18.
18.
You're good. You could do a success.
1 success.
Alder is dazed and confused, gets up and raises its hand once more as a skeleton raises over in this corner, and he screams at the top of his lungs, "Who are you? What are you doing?" And as more guys show up, and that brings us to the unicorn's turn, who on his turn, you guys are all touching him. You guys feel a pulling sensation as you all are kind of sucked towards this entity that you've never met before. And if you could look at it from the outside, a glowing orb appears kind of around the unicorn, and kind of a vortex-like field, like you guys all twist into it and disappear. And you're gone.
This got way interesting.